Hello friends, welcome to Nick IT Academy. This is Chandra and we are learning Informatica Power Center. In our today's session, we are going to learn router transformation. I have explained the various properties of router transformation and created example mapping, explained real-time usage. So kindly watch till end of the session and you will get clear idea about router. Happy learning. So router transformation is it's like a filter transformation only. It's an active transformation and connected. If you look at filter transformation will filter based on the one condition, or you can put the multiple condition with and or. You have the filter transformation like this. Consider this is the filter transformation. If you are sending some record to this filter transformation, then this transformation will filter out the record. For an example, this is a customer table. You are sending all the countries customer. You want to filter out India customer alone. You have to send it to the next level. Then what is the condition you can make? Country equal to India you can make. So this is the way we will filter out. If any other country's record is coming up to this filter, it will get filtered out. It will not pass other countries out of this filter. It will block the unsatisfied record in this particular filter. So that is what the filter transformation will do. You cannot take out of this filter transformation the unsatisfied records. It will block. You can get only the satisfied record. You can put condition also, like you can put and condition or condition. Condition you can put whatever the filter condition is satisfying, that condition's record only it will be passed. Other record it will get filtered out. Okay, I want to take that filtered record also. I want to put lot of groups I have to take. For an example, I have to take India separately, US separately, UK separately. In that case, you can go for router transformation. Router transformation is nothing but you can pass single source pipeline, okay, single pipeline to multiple pipeline. So that is a router transformation. You'll be having one default group. So default group, by default, it will be added. Whenever you are creating any group in router transformation, default group will be created. So router is nothing but multiple filter conditions, multiple filter in single transformation. That is what the router transformation. It's very simple transformation. Whenever you are having single pipeline, for an example, you are having the single pipeline source, you are getting the data like card details, debit card or credit card or anything. You have to segregate this into multiple groups. So this is one group and this is another group you want to filter out. You can filter out like this. You can create multiple group. So this is one group. You can get credit card and this is a debit card details, and for an example, all the 4 columns will be there. So here you can get all other remaining cards. Like default is nothing but whatever is not matching these two groups, it will be taken out of this default group. So whenever you are creating one group, the default group will be automatically created. So this group will be automatically created. You are not going to create this default group. So you automatically create. You can put this is like a credit card. This is like a debit card. Okay. This is another, whatever it is not there, like a card type, other than this credit card and debit card, all the record will be passed to default group. That is also you can take it out. But in filter, you cannot take the unsatisfied record. So that is the advantage of router transformation. Router transformation is nothing but you can give single pipeline input, multiple pipeline output. So that is the router transformation. Okay, we will see one example here. I'm going to take some employees from different countries. I can take, this is the employees countries information. Employees are there in different countries. I can take in this way. There are different employees like employee ID, first name, last name, all the countries are there. You have employees from India, employees from USA, employees from UK, again UK, then USA, then India. Like this, I have a lot of employees are there. Like we have different countries employees are there in this table. UK, USA, then UK. Like this, I have Yeah, like this I have employees details. They are from different countries. You have the country column. One of the column is country column. You assume that I have three target tables. One table has I have to take all the employees who are in India. So that I have to take it separately here in this particular target table, India. Then I have to take another target table. So in this table, I have to take the employees belongs to UK. So that I have to take it like a separate target here. And then I have to segregate the another group by US employees. That you can take it separately. So I have to segregate. Can I use here filter transformation? No, it is not advisable. Why? Because if you are using filter, you have to use three filters. You have to use three filters. One filter I have to use country equal to India. Another filter you have to use country equal to UK. Another filter you have to use country equal to USA. So that is what you can take. If any other countries are there, it will be blocked here. But you want to take any other countries to next level, that you cannot do by using this filter transformation. Instead of making three transformations parallelly, you can put all the transformation in one single transformation. So that is called router transformation. So this is nothing but router transformation. So router transformation will have single input. Single input. You are passing input into the single input, and this is one group, one output group. This is another group. So this is another group. Okay, taking that different group. I'm passing. Assume that this is the input group. You have different columns. So only I'm mentioning 4 columns. So this group we will call it as input group. So this will be your. You can create multiple groups. You can create. For an example, here you can write the condition. Country equal to India. You can write the condition here. Here you can write country equal to UK. That you can write. Here you can write country equal to USA. Whatever the filter condition you want to segregate the data, you can put this way. And you will be having one more port called default group, right? So this is the default group. By default, it will create. We are not going to create this group. Automatically, this will be created. Whenever you are creating one single group, it will be created. So you can take this group into, so whatever the level you want to have, you can take it next level. So this is one group. So I'm taking that into country equal to India. So this is I'm taking, and these groups I'm taking to country equal to UK. This group I'm taking country equal to USA. Even if you want some different countries is coming, like China or Australia, some other countries is coming up, you can take this default group also to one more target. So here you can have one more target table. You can keep all this default group also one target. So this is called router transformation. Router transformation, it will segregate the data from one single group into multiple groups. That is called router transformation. We can put something like in real time, we can segregate the null values into one group and not null values into one group. Duplicate value into one group, not duplicate value into one group. Odd numbers, even numbers, something like this. You can put, so what I have explained, right? Debit card, credit card, and the customers, active status, inactive status, that if you want to segregate, you want to apply some different logic, you can apply here. So this is what we will use in the router transformation. Okay, you can ask one question here. If I have the same country equal to India, here also country equal to India, country also India, what will happen? You'll be having the same record in this group also, in this group also, in this group also. That you'll be getting 3 times here. So single, if I have 100 records here, you'll be getting 300 records here. Why? Because here 100, here also 100, here also 100. So that will be passed. So that might be interview questions. They might be asking in interview. So how will you solve this? Now we will see practically. I have the table here in HR schema. I have table, select star from employees underscore country. I have the table employees underscore countries. You can see employee ID, first name, last name, all these columns are there. You can go to here, you can see the department ID. I have one more column called country. Separate column I have created one more column here. I have mentioned like a country. You have the India, USA, UK, all these countries, the Japan and everything I have mentioned. But I'm going to take only 3 groups. Other than that, I'm going to make it like a default group. So I have created 4 targets in that core schema. I have created 4 targets. You can see here, I have made it like India, T underscore employees underscore India. Then I have kept one more USA, and then I have kept UK, right? UK, and I have put one more default. Okay. As of now, we don't have any record in these three tables. Okay. So first I'm going to the source analyzer, going to pull the source table, employees underscore countries table, go to source here, import from database. Since source is a database table, click on HR, click on connect. So it will be connected here. You can take the source table, go to source tables. The table name is countries, employees underscore countries. I can take the source table. So you can see the one more column I have just added, country. Okay, I can go to the target. The target, I have the 4 tables. You can pull all the 4 tables at a time. So you can go to the import from database. You can connect to the target schema. You can select all the tables, the T underscore employees underscore default, then India, then UK, then USA. All the 4 tables just I have selected, click on OK. So it will be, all the 4 tables will be imported now. It's importing, you can see all the 4 tables has been imported. Okay. Now I can go to the mapping designer, create a new mapping, M underscore router transformation, router underscore transformation. You can create router transformation. Now you can see here we have the source table. You can drag and drop the table called employees underscore countries. You can drag and drop, and you'll be having the source qualifier also. Then target table, you can have this T underscore employees underscore, all the 4 tables. You can select all the 4 tables and drag and drop here. I just dragged and drop all the 4 tables. That is what I have. You can drag and drop at single time also. Then you can put all the default table I'm bringing below. That first table I'm going to take India. So that is a table. The second table UK, then USA, then I'm making that default. So first I'm going to make the router. So this is the router single to many. If you look at here, this is a single group to many. So this router you can place here. In router, you can drag and drop the columns. Remember, if you drag and drop, it will have only input. You cannot take output from here. This is why, because the input group, you cannot take out. You can see there is no arrow mark here. Single input group. That's all. Okay. You have to create a router group, output group. Cut to the groups here. It's very simple. You click on add new group, just one group. If you are clicking on one single group, it is creating the default group by default. Okay. First, you can make whatever the group you want. I need 3 groups. Just I have created. Same like filter, you can see the condition is true. You can put the group name. Group name is, I can put country equal to India. So at India, just you can make whatever the group you want. And then UK, you want USA, right? Just this is not condition. This is just a group name. Just it's a group name. You can go to the first, this is the condition. Here you can put the condition. You can make country equal to India. So it's a case sensitive. You have to make correctly. If you are thinking that you may get country in this way also, India also, you have to put upper of country equal to India. So that if you are making like this, then there is no issues in this. Okay. So whenever the country is coming like lower or upper, so that will be make it like it is converting country into upper, then equating with uppercase. Even though the country is coming like lowercase, it will be equated. Then validate, should be succeeded. Then you can select this one, this group, click on OK. Go to second one, you can make country equal to this group. We can have the UK. So condition you can make. You can ask question, can I put one more condition? Yes, you can put with and or are. So that condition you can make. Separate condition you cannot make. Separate group only you can create. You can go with country equal to USA here. Other than these 3 countries, we'll go to the default group. So that it will automatically create. If you look at here, this is the input group, and you can drag below, and then you can see you can drag and drop the columns. So this will not have any input group. You can see here. So this is what you cannot see input to this particular group. You can see the output only. You can see the output port has been enabled. You can drag and drop all this column to the first target table. So that is your T underscore employees underscore India. Then you can minimize it. So why? Because there is no space much, right? You can keep this target here, UK. You can a little bit down, go down, and then you can see here you can drag and drop the UK also. Then you can have the USA here. So that target table. You can ask question, should I have always target table? No need. You can have different pipeline also. Here you can send it to some different logic and then do some logic. Again, you want to combine, you have to do union operation. That we will make after some time, that we will learn after some time, how to combine the segregated pipeline into single pipeline. That will be our union operation. So here we have the default group, right? Even the default group also, you can take it out. I'm not sure where it is, right? You can have this toggle view. You can see this toggle overview, right? You can keep like this. If I have more number of transformations are available, you can toggle like this, the window. Then I can see this is one target table available. You can drag and drop here, and you can put the default group also here, the default columns also here. Control S, it should be valid now. Even you can make arrange all, right click, arrange all, it will be arranged all. You can see that will be arranged all. You can have all these 4 target tables, and even you can put arrange all iconic. So it will be showing an iconic way also. You can see this way also. So this is the single input group and multiple output group. It is converting single group into multiple, single source pipeline into multiple group. So this is the router transformation. Now look at here, we will create one workflow, then we will run, and then we will see the result, how it is segregating the data. Here in this folder, I'm going to create the workflow. Go to workflows, create WF underscore router underscore transformation. So that I'm just creating router transformation. I have the session here. You can select the associated mapping, click on OK, connect this by using link task, double click on the session, go to mapping, check whether source is pointing to source and target is pointing to target, but target is pointing to source itself. You can change it to target connection. I want to make all this for all this target table. I want to make this connection. So right click. So this is the connection value, right? Apply connection value to all instance. If you are making that, all instance will be passed to the same connection. Okay. You want to do truncate and load? Yes. The same way you can put truncate target table option. What is that? Before loading the data, this option will truncate the target table, then load. So same way you can put apply attribute to all instance in the sense this is a target instance, right? You can have the same, and you can go to the config object. You can make the stop on errors equal to 1. If any one error occurs, it will stop the workflow execution. You can session execution and workflow, it will fail. You have one more option called fail parent if this task fails. If this task fails, it will fail the parent. So that also you can enable it. This is also normally we will enable. See, these are all some basic checks we will do. Control S, it should be valid now. Workflow should be valid. Right click here. You can go to the start workflow. If you are clicking on start workflow, the monitor will be open. You can see here one input group and multiple target. If I have 100 records, it will split up 100 records into 4 different groups now. Look at here, I will show you. The workflow is running now. You can go to get run properties. You can have this, it got completed. You can go to this one, and then you can see here I have one source, 107 record, and then default is going with 19. Other than this India, USA, UK, we have 19. India, it has been split into 36, UK 36. Again, USA, we have 16 records. And if you add all this 19 plus 36 plus 36 plus 16, it will become 107. So this is what the applied rows and affected rows. You can have, there is no rejected rows, there is no error also in this particular session. Okay, so now if you go and check the target table, this is the target table, right? India. So that's India. If you click on, you can see all the India related data will be there. Even if you see here, since I have made it like upper of lower of, right? So that is why I got this India to the group. If I'm going to remove that, you will not get it. I will show you. So that I'm making it. So USA, yes, India underscore USA. In Oracle, data are case sensitive. The same way, Informatica also case sensitive, the group conditions. USA and UK. You can see here, this is what. Then default group, default. Okay, so I'm going to show you that default group. You can see other than India, USA, UK, all other remaining countries have been loaded into the default group. So this is what the router. Okay, now if you look at here, So this is a group condition, right? I'm going to change the group condition. Instead of upper of country equal to India, just I'm making country equal to India. What will happen? Here, if I'm making that country equal to India, then it will pass only the uppercase, the lowercase record, right? It will go to the default group. You can see after creating the session, I have changed the mapping level. So you have to refresh it, refresh mapping. It has been refreshed. That is the symbol here. Save it and execute again. I'm going to start workflow. Since we have given truncate and load, it will truncate the existing data and load it again. You are seeing here, previously we were getting 36 record to India. 2 is coming from India. Like why? Because other countries are like lowercase only. You can see other than this, everything it's like lowercase. Whatever the lowercase we have, so that will become now in this default group. That will go to the default group, right? You can see the India here. This group will have only two records. Why? Because we have written in that way. So that is why to safer side, we are writing in this way. Okay, upper of country that we are writing. Since we have written the uppercase, right? So only 2 record has been loaded into the target table. Okay, in real time, this is what we will do. Single pipeline to multiple pipeline. So this is what I have given. Exercise 1, the router transformation. You have to split up this employee into odd number, even number. This is very simple exercises. And then you have to make the higher date is one of the column in employees. You have to take leap year, who has joined on leap year, who has joined on non-leap year. So that is an exercise. Another exercise you have to take the first of record and second of record to target table. And you can split up this into like a duplicate record, non-duplicate record also, so that you can send it. So this is what you can do the exercise. If you look at here, so this is the properties of the router transformation. I hope you are clear about router transformation. Kindly practice the session and we will meet in the next session with another topic. Thank you for watching.